Alright, getting ready back on a carburetor there. Scooby's over here wanting something to eat though. Scooby, what are you doing? We're getting some Cheez-Its, he likes those, but he needs some better food. What are you doing, Scooby? Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Oh shit, well he knows what these are. What's this, Scooby? Oh, look at that.
Are you hungry? You want me to have him pick up food?
Scooby's getting food right now.
You want some dinner lunch?
I'm good. Scooby.
You sure? Oh yeah.
Scooby likes food. What's that? Oh, that's gone forever.
What do you eat?
Scooby's gone forever.
What do you like to eat for dinner, man?
Doggy treats.
For real?
I'm good. Here you go.
You don't do eating? I can just tell him grab food.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Scooby will eat it all. Alright, so I grabbed out the Sutco parts book from McKinney.
Okay, right here.
So I can see what I'm doing. So I don't go totally 100% by memory.
Come on down.
So we have McKinney right here. So this shows me all the parts and how they go in the carburetor, the stuff that's missing. This book here shows us all about the choke stuff we just did that we did wrong. Oh, there's the picture. I knew there was a picture somewhere. Oh, here's the same picture. You just used the tuner's book. See? Yeah, there's the picture I was looking for. This one's bigger though. This is for people with better eyes. So this talks all about the choke adjustment knob on the Harley. See, that little knob there tightens it up. Here's the McKinney, there's the Harley, there's the McKinney nut, Harley nut, the different plunger, the different spring. But see, this custom spring was not in the picture. Who would have known that? We figured it out. HD has choke on it, this one doesn't. That's how you tell. You could have read this, you know. There's how you set your float level, don't forget that. That's very important. That's 18 millimeter. You know how much that is? About
2 less than 20.
About 11/16. That's about what it is. All right, so there's all the books we need. All right, where was I at? Feeding Scooby. Yeah, feeding Scooby. Okay, we get the accelerator pump piece back in here. Now, where's that spring go that we got right here? This spring here. This spring over here goes on this. My guess is it goes in this hole right here, would be my guess. Ooh, there's actually 3 of them there. Okay, so double springs. Oh, that's a seal probably. Boot. Yep, that's a rubber booty. You got a rubber booty? Rubber booty. The rubber boot works when the rod stays put, see? That means your boot's still working. If the rod just falls out, the boot's no good. So no good would go. So they still don't show you which way it goes in. See how that holds the spring in now? I'm guessing it goes up. This has like a little dimple in the center, and it's probably where the rod hits it. Self-centers a little bit. Okay, there's a hole, goes into it. You want to make sure it comes up and down evenly. We have no lubricant on this right now, so see how it works freely.
Mm-hmm.
Push it all the way down, see if it sticks. Comes right back up, see? Appears to be working. Okay, so that part's good. The rubber seal appears to be above the surface. Or you want to spend the big bucks and put some new parts in there?
When it comes to rubber seals, let's put a new one in there if we got it.
Gee, you want me to put money in this part carburetor? Do you want all these new parts in there?
I don't think we need them all.
If you want that rubber seal, you're going to have to. I don't see that separate.
Well, let's do it right.
You want to be on the last bike I just did where I put it all together around farm but it leaked like a sieve?
Yeah, I'd rather have it not do that.
You don't like that version?
You know, I mean, it's not for everyone. To each his own, right?
Right. Hey, as long as you don't turn the petcock on before you leave down the track, they don't know.
That's true.
It's fine. Right on down the track. That's how you stop the oil leaks and the gas leaks. Just don't tell them. Never fails. Works perfect for me. So I do it on my bike. Stuff a couple rags under it. Roll it done. Okay, so well, if you want a new one of those, we're going to have to get a kit. That's up to you.
Let's do it.
Okay, now I'm going to go in here just for the hell of it, see what the hell's inside of this thing. Any idea what's in there?
Nope.
Any idea what you're going to need?
Nope.
Great. Looks nice. What size is that? About that big?
Yeah, it's that big.
Perfect. Scooby, what size is this? He just lifted his nose up, that's all he did. Got a glass right behind you, read it. I can't read these things when they're new, much as used. I'm gonna guess it's a 30 or a 35. Jeez, that's tight. You're not supposed to be able to pull out the whole thing. Appears to have a needle in here.
This is a 25.
A 25? Damn, that's lean.
Yeah. He was scared of top end.
That's low speed jet.
Oh.
Somebody over torqued the main jet. Jeez. This should be around a 165. It looks like a 17 to me. What's it say? 25, huh? Number 60.
170.
Yeah. Pilot jet's standard is 30. See page 59. Look at all of those. Jeez. Now that's how many different jets they have.
Choices.
Okay. So it says 30 is stock. This is what, a 70? 170?
170.
There's another one
And a
over here.
25.
Is this a 30 by chance? What kind of exhaust you gonna run on this thing?
2 and a 1.
Yeah. What kind of muffler?
None.
None?
It's a this okay. This is a 137.5.
No. Be 37.5 or 33.5. 32.5, I mean. Blind, reading the blind around here. There. Yeah, if you clean the fungi off the limbs every few months, it would help. It says 37.5. Big print. So it appears we have a big one and a small one. We have no idea what you mean. So what kind of muffler you got in the back? If there's no muffler, it'll run like crap, so.
No, it's a
I don't have 37 and
Kirker header with a thunder header tip. So it's 2-to-1.
So it's a thunderheader muffler.
Right, he said, yeah, a shorty thunderheader muffler, shortened, essentially.
This is what, a 25?
Yeah.
We'll go 30. We'll go stock. Low speed jet is a quarter throttle and under. You're pretty much off the cam down there. It's probably going to want a lot of fuel. It might actually run with that 25. We'll have to find out. We'll have to see. We'll leave you that one to play with. I don't think it'll be bigger than that. Main jet was what, a 170? That might actually be a little on the small side, but hard to tell. It's a good starting point. That's up in size from stock. Stock is 165, I think. Let's see, main jet number 62. 160 is stock, so you're 2 up from stock. So that's probably a good starting point on the 170 part. That's probably jetting for a 42 anyway, those numbers are for, but it's a good place to start at. I can live with that. So we'll give you the 125 to lean it out if you have to. I don't know what needle's in here or what position needle's in. I assume whatever stock is in there. So that will have to change depending on how the intermediate circuit is.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to know that until the bike's running. I guess all day, I mean, doesn't tell you anything. Okay, so all we need right now is this gasket here. This gasket doesn't really feel that bad.
Does it look all right?
Feels fine. I'm going to use it. I don't care what the customer wants to do. I'm not using it. We're going to go with it.
I was just thinking if I got to go in and out of there a couple more times, if that gas is gonna crap out on me.
Carburetor ain't got no Harley mileage on it. There's almost no wear on the tip. He's like brand new in there.
Mm-hmm.
This carburetor got no miles. When the fuel hits will warm up, get a little bit bigger. Okay, so this goes into the here. There's an O-ring that goes around this thing, isn't there? Which we are missing. Can't remember. No O-ring. Oh, yeah, there's something there. Number 63. Thank you. All right. Number 63. There is an O-ring. 63 is O-ring, needle valve. Resembles that piece right there. That appears to be gone. Now that could be a problem. We need an O-ring for a needle valve. I probably don't have that piece. Damn, we're going to have to go to that kit anyway. Jeez. What kind of a fly-by-night outfit is it? They don't have a damn O-ring for a needle valve and stuff.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, me too. Oh well. I know there's a brand new one.
Mm-hmm.
At least the O-ring is brand new.
You know what it's sitting right next to? That
What is-
float bowl gasket.
That's in there too.
Oh yeah. Ah.
Yeah, but this is like $40.
Ooh. How many pieces come in that kit?
3.
That looks like a lot more pieces than 3 to me.
You have a needle valve.
But that's a needle valve with an O-ring.
That's an assembly.
An assembly.
We have a float bowl gasket.
Oh yeah.
We have a McCuney sticker.
Oh, that's an extra part.
That's very valuable.
You leave out that sticker, I'll take that one home.
We have an unknown O-ring. gasket and a new valve for inside. Now these do get old and dry and wear out, so these do make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But now I got to work on it more. Damn. There's a lock tab I got to deal with too. Geez, now you're really making me work. All this extra work's going to really start running up now. I'd get my hammer out. That's an extra $5.
Wait.
That's $5 right there. Having to get my hammer out. Custom lock tab. Again, I got electric tools out there. Man, I got dinky ones too. Oh, first shot.
Nice.
Good eyeballs. See, mechanics can guess pretty good on tool sizes by looking at them. Now there's some kind of a washer under here that's going to disappear, I bet. Yep, there it is. See that spacing washer right there? Don't forget to put that back. Where's my scroll screwdriver at? That ain't the right one. It's not the right one either. Nope. Need a posi driver, screwdriver tip. You got one of those in your back pocket?
No, I do not. I left it in your toolbox.
Genuine snap turd. See, it says posi driver. That means it has more of a rounded tip to it. Instead of a more pointed tip like this one is. So this actually engages the whole thing. So it doesn't strip out as much, but it still isn't coming. Nope. Still not gonna work. This will work.
That'll definitely work.
I'm pushing on over there. This has a taper ramp in it, so it's screwed. It twists it as you put pressure on it. So the pressure going down keeps it from stripping. The rotation unscrews it.
And the shock value is awesome.
Impact knocker. Boom. You make sure you use the right size hammer too. Not too big, not too small. See, that's positively driven. See, it's jammed into the head of it now. Now we don't have to use it to put it back together because that's a little bit too tight. Okay, now is this going to come off? Feels like there's something holding it in there. Something else is holding it. So my guess is it's locked in here down here somehow. Probably something to do with the slide. See, if you didn't have this thing in the way, it'd be easier. Alright, something's holding it. Some kind of hidden something. So look in your book to see what looks like it's hidden. Your tuner manual might tell you something, but I doubt it.
What about the idle screw? The shortened idle screw? Because it's on an angle.
Yeah, it might be catching the slide or something. But I'm trying not to pull the slide. I'm trying to pull the back cover, but it might be. Who knows? I'm looking at what's in there. You got another screw over here that goes in sideways too. See, I don't want the slide to come out. I just want the back cover to come off. Well, we can try the idle screw. It's definitely engaged in the slide, but like I said, I didn't want the slide to come out. I'm not sure what the other angle thing is. Still not getting it.
Oh, that's not it, huh?
Little speech mixture thing here. No, that's here. What does this thing do? That's a feed tube. Let me get this out of here before I break it. Then I'll have to replace it again. Something holding it in there. It ain't the screws. Oh well. What do we got here? Allen's, two different ones. Probably metric too, I bet. Good thing I got metric ones over here. Crap I never used, metric. Ugh. That ain't the right one. Dang it. I don't see the other ones. Pretty loose. You don't supposed to have American screws on the McKinney, do you? They wouldn't do that, would they?
Oh, looks like they did.
No,
No?
not yet. This one's smaller. That's even looser, see?
Oh,
Nope, they're just very loose screws. Just supposed to be loose like that, I guess. Does that put everything in the same spot on the bench?
mm-hmm.
No, you don't lose it. Now we can see in here. Still can't see why it won't come out, but I know they come out somehow. That helped.
You tilt it to the bottom, and then
I'm trying to get just anything to come out. There we go, I got that up high enough now. Nope. That's going to be the final deal. Something hidden in there someplace. Don't know. There's nothing on this side. Yep, something in there doing it.
what about that?
Oh well. We'll get back to that part of it. We gotta figure out this throttle mechanism here. Okay, we got a spring, we got our plastic plunger in here. There's a roll pin or something that holds this in. I know this is the lever. Pictures don't match up to what you have. This is the earlier carburetor lever's on the wrong side. We got the lever on this side. Picture's the old version that they don't make anymore. That made it in, you know, that's mid 90s. 20 years ago, 25 years ago they made that carburetor. This one shows what we have here. Kind of. I think it goes like this. There's a big dowel pin that goes in here, I know that. There's where it goes, like that. That's it. You gotta beat a roll pin into here. It goes through the hole right there. Engages it. And it should be what these pins were over here. These little suckers right here, but these look pretty big. Throttle lever pin. Geez, I wonder why I bought those. I was having a rash of customers breaking these things out for some reason. I don't know why they were breaking them, but they wanted to. So it's going to go into that. So we gotta beat this in here a little bit. Usually do this in a vise where you're holding it more securely on your throttle lever. Let's go over to our vise over here. Yeah, found a vise. Too far. So I went a little bit too deep. Oops.
Back it up.
Back it up a
No
little bit.
problem.
I'm going to suck on that a little bit with my lips and pull it right out of there. Or not.
Or not.
There's a correct way of doing it. That's not this way. We tried it, right? One punch to knock it back, and one punch to beat it in. Back to the vise. I could pull the vise over here, it'd be easier, right? What's such a heavy vise? Oop. Okay, what'd I hit? That's something I wasn't supposed to be. I just broke it. What did I hit against? I hit against something. Those pieces aren't supposed to fall off.
Whoops.
That was over here. That would be the throttle lever. The part that we need. Broke it. Didn't see it. See, when you don't see something, you break stuff. And I still don't know how I broke that. I was trying to get to this. Obviously I couldn't see it. I still don't see where it was at. Obviously it was underneath there somewhere where I can't see it. So, this is now broken. Not going to work. I have extras.
Spare parts.
So how the hell did I break that? Obviously I was pushed on this piece only. When I squeezed the vise and popped it. Don't do that again. It's probably a $15–20 part. Don't do that. God damn it. Fucking bastard. Do it again. I don't know how these fucking things. Okay, what the fuck am I pushing on here? See how it catches up a little, sticks above the surface here? Obviously I'm pushing on it right there.
You gotta space it off. Put a pin in there.
Well, I had it off the first time. So obviously I keep doing the same thing twice in a row. I better quit doing it.
Put a washer or something in there.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I was doing that. Where was I at? I was over here. Oh, I did it right here. Yep, see right there? was trying to figure out where I was doing it at. It's under my finger, that's why I can't see it. That's why I did it. Where's my washers at? There's a fucking washer around here someplace. Hey, use your stupid quarter. That ain't big enough. Where am I at? See, the first time I had it way over here, off of it, where I could see it. Still in a dangerous spot. I'm going over here again. Quit doing that. Okay, it started. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, now. Well, actually, that part doesn't matter. Let's put it on backwards. I can't see whether it would make any difference having that on or not, actually. It's way out here on the outside where it doesn't do anything. Why is it made that way then? I don't know. Either way. Next problem, you got to rotate the shaft out of the way and put the pin in there. So instead of guessing, I'm going to get a carburetor. Carburetor. You want to know the difference between the two? This one's bigger. Okay, there's how the throttle lever is supposed to be on. So how's that going to work? Okay, this has to go a little bit deeper than we got it in order for this to go on. So you get the spring here to go a little bit further in. See, there's one coil that's probably down there where we don't want it to be. Uh-oh, here comes a Scooby thief. Is that a Scooby thief? Yeah.
I come to take Scooby to feed him.
He already ate.
Keep on kind of an even schedule.
He had a bunch of treats already.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
So you're having a part. Oh, you get video duty.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Watch out, you're gonna be in it.
Getting good videos of Scooby.
He was in
Oh,
it
yeah.
today. He got video. See you later. Okay, see now it sticks past the shaft. So now the pin is over here. We need to mark the pin so we know where it's at. That's the pin. So you have to rotate it to line up. And you just tap it in. You don't want to bang it on the shaft only, you want to kind of support it a little bit. But the problem is, there's nothing really to push against. Short, steady wraps on a hammer is better than huge, big ones that bring and break things. Okay. So this piece I broke off doesn't really do anything per se. It's just a safety device to keep this from bending over. That's all it does. It's cosmetic. So those would work, the ones I broke. They just don't look good. Okay, that's on there now. Alright. So that cost me a couple parts. Oh well. Okay, now we need the screws for the stop to go in here. So we gotta find the stop screws. Which is number 33 and 34. Spring and screw. Of course those numbers do not correlate to my numbers. But luckily I marked what each one of these is. Throttle lever spring, throttle lever screw. And they came in the same package, remember? Let me open them up. Probably because I ordered them together. So there's one spring. Go back in the bag. Boom. Okay, one screw, one spring. Where's the screw? There, and there's the slot for it. Boom. Phillips. Okay, this is for accelerator pump adjustment. See how the cam moves there?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this screw does. So I just went a couple turns after it bottomed out. After it started moving, that should put you kind of in the middle of some kind of adjustment range. Okay, throttle lever's now back on it. Okay, now we got to figure out why this thing won't open up. Still don't know why yet. At least now I can move the lever easily. From what I can see, the needle and everything is going through the slide in here.
Gotta pull the needle.
And that's keeping it from coming up. See the,
Ah, yes.
see the needle there?
That would make sense.
If you pull on it too hard, guess what you do to the needle?
Oh yeah, give it the old.
Let's screw up the needle.
Yeah, the old screw up the needle trick.
Yeah. It's a good trick. It works good.
I'm sure it's been done plenty of times before.
It's probably been done more than once, yes. Somewhere I actually had a screwdriver for doing this. Good one right here. just that little lever that pops in and out to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
So you just get in there with no light. Your light sucks. Make sure we can bend it.
Oh yeah, that's bent.
Tweaked a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Try your bending on that a little bit.
Let's get some bendage.
Some bendage. Where's it bent at? Oh, it's bent way up here. Oh
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah. Wow.
Probably from some heathen bending on it.
That looks a lot more bendy than the type of force we were putting on it.
No, I was putting some good force on it.
Were you?
Yeah, I was putting it pretty good. We'll have to straighten that out a little bit. I can handle that. Not a major issue. Now we can see what number it is, though. Don't lose the washer that goes up on there. See a little nylon washer.
Mm.
Yeah, don't lose that. That is not a focus for me.
Mm.
CF Y2 97. It's a 97. I got stock. Needle. Needle number 7. 97. See?
Yeah.
Stock. Okay, so that's a stock needle.
What Gucci needles do we got? We should be like one up, shouldn't we?
You never know. You would think maybe a little more richer in the mid-range, but you don't know because you don't know what cams and all that stuff, how it intermaxes. I've done hot motors with big-ass stuff, and I've leaned the piss out of them because they draw so hard. They suck the fuel they need out of the car because they're just drawing so hard. You never know. You would think you'd go up one stop, but you don't know, one step. But who knows? Okay, now we got the affinity needle out of the way. That was being a pain. Is it going to come out or is it going to still fight us? Look at that.
Oh.
This slides with the additional more junk out of this carburetor. So now that just slides them out easily now, see? Boom.
Ooh.
So it was simple once we figured it out, see? Now that little rubber piece is under here.
Nothing like a fresh little rubber.
Right here.
Oh yeah, that's a finicky little one, huh?
Well, if I had some fingernails left, it would help. Okay, so this looks like it's a straight U, so it doesn't matter how it goes in. It looks like there's no wear to it, obviously. Being brand new, you'd expect that. Okay, used one, new one. It just lays in a hole, that's all it is. So we have to pick the slide back up. There. Slips into the roller mechanism here. Make sure the rubber stays where it belongs. Oh, what did I forget?
Ah, yes.
See, go right back in the same way I took it off. It just slides right in. It appears to be sticking up on that one side for some reason. I'm thinking that's the way it's made, but pull it out and check.
Is that goes on the top or on the bottom? I think it goes on the bottom because it's got the wide teeth.
I know, but I pulled it out. This
Yeah.
way. I put it back on here is exactly how it came off.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's see the wide gap on the bottom. The wide gap, the teeth.
I know. That's not how I pulled it off, though.
Just because it's brand new don't mean it's right.
It doesn't go that way, see?
Hmm?
See all the carbon marks on this side?
Mm-hmm.
The air flows down here.
That's interesting.
Straight edge.
Hmm.
Yeah. I would think it would go that way too, by the way it looks.
Hmm.
When I picked it up, as I recall, it directly I came, but no, I think I was wrong because you look at the wear marks of the blow by equally on both sides here, and you can see the carbon trails on both sides. See, there's no trail up on the top.
And this is the slide marks
Yeah.
where it's been.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So I just heard the rubber kind of squeeze it a little bit. So my guess is maybe instead of crushing this rubber in here, yeah.
Oh, you put the rubber on the. Aha.
Do it like that. Rotate this up like this. Flat side is the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And it fits in there nice and smooth, like it's supposed to. Now it's not sticking up at all. We don't have none of that squish effect like we were squishing on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you should do it.
I've never really seen it in the bottom of the slide. Like, you know, on the CVs, you chamfer the edge, the wind picks it up and it slaps up higher.
Yeah, well, these ones do it their own way.
Yeah. Everyone's got their
Hold the
own.
body right there for me.
Yeah.
I want to keep the pressure here this direction. Okay. I still feel no drag on the slide, but it is what it is. Okay, now did we have that up a little bit maybe? Here we go. So you do have to work the throttle a little bit also, it looks like. There it goes, drops in. So we're about, about quarter throttle,
Yeah.
third throttle. Drops right in like it's supposed to. Resettles. It's back flush where it belongs, then close it. See if it works. We definitely have drag on it now, see? It's sticking a little bit. So it does have drag on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be more or less than what it should have. So the needle's what's keeping that from coming up. So you had to be something stupid.
Mm-hmm. And then notice that needle's. It looks like that little C clip is on the second notch. Was there 5 notches on that thing?
Yes.
Is that-
I'll look at it, see where it's at.
Is that like fairly typical?
Well, they richened up a little bit. See, right now we're sticking a little bit on the throttle, which is not what you would think you would have.
Yeah, it should be just snapping back, huh?
We got, yeah, there is drag on that rubber, obviously.
Got
So
something going on there.
it's not going all the way down like it should, you would think. So I'm assuming the rubber is putting a little bit of tension on things. Just take a quick look in here to make sure we didn't do anything wrong, which I don't think I did, but doesn't hurt to double check. When things don't look right,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't hurt to go back and double check to see what you did. It's sitting flat. See, it's ready to fly against the surface here.
Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere else that it would have tension potential?
No, it's got a little buildup right here. I think it's just having a new rubber in there. It just has to get a little drag on it. Slip a little CRC in there to give us some slight lubrication, and I'll wipe off this little small gummy buildup that's on the surface here. Not very much, but there's something there.
Do you want to You want to braze those,
All the ports.
yeah, the vacuum ports there? Well, we got that off. Kind of seems like the time.
I don't think it really matters. So it looks pretty clean.
Those turn freely? There's none of these
rollers.
are-
Yeah, they're moving good. Those are rollers.
Yeah.
Rollers are over here. They get lubricated with the fuel when the fuel gets in there, but right now they're dry. Actually, you can take this stuff and go like this if you want with it. All of this stuff will make things work easier. So this carburetor's been sitting around for a few years here. So I guarantee
It's kind of dried out.
well, I know it's dry because it's been sitting. I haven't. It's probably been sitting for at least 3 years, if not 5. That I've had it. I bought it used. So it's not like I bought it brand new. I bought it for one of my bikes, not your bike. Still sticky though. So. It'll close if you whack it, but it's real slow. There's rubber in there, you can feel it, so it's gonna drag. Yeah, nothing changed, it's the same, so I'll go with this for now. Where's the big lever thing at? Right here. And this has to be, I think we put the cover on and off with this down. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Plenty of room to go on and off. Okay. You gotta make sure you put the notch in here so it can't twist. Screwdrivers don't like each other.
Could be that shaft. We lube up that shaft.
Could be. Could be I bent it by beating on it. Who knows? What did I beat on? I beat on it straight down. Hitting right up against this lever over here. It's always possible I bent something. Well, this carburetor's totally different. See the gap? This is right up against it, see?
Oh wow.
This carburetor's just a lot fatter. See how much
Oh yeah, I
fatter it
can
is?
definitely see that.
Yeah.
Oh look, this is spaced off too. See that? Let's space this off. No, move it. I'll give you your clearance.
It is a spacer. It fall out. Oh, the fucking washer fell out.
It happens to the best of us.
Yep, washer fell out. You see it. Oh well. That explains it.
That's what's up.
That's why there's a spacer under that one. Oh, look at that. There's clearance now.
There's clearance.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. So now you know what happens if you don't have a washer in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to beat on this in case this is a screwdriver. Okay, so now we got that. We got a lot of clearance now. Still sticking, but. I know you don't want it to be sticking like that, so I'm not sure why it's doing it.
Try the spring.
Spring is on there.
Yeah, but if the shaft, the shaft, it gets dry in there, It might be,
lubricate it, yeah.
you know what I mean?
I don't
Because
know.
if it's like dry and chalky in there, it might be just hanging up on the spring.
It's hard to tell because everything's, you got tension on it, so you're fighting it. You don't know
Mm-hmm.
what the tension's coming from.
It's a pretty cool mechanism.
It don't seem to be working freely, but it just has a drag on it. I don't think there's anything under that. Somewhere in there is something though.
Ooh.
I did it. No, it's still in.
No?
It helped. It's a little bit still left, but most of it's out.
It's like right in here, maybe.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Watch feet. Okay, we'll get more lubrication in there. There we go. A little bit more. All this stuff is dry. Like I said, when you got gasoline, it all lubricates. It's bone dry. Definitely turning a lot easier now. Just a little bit. Remember, we have no stop screw in there yet either. So this is going way, way down. It might not even supposed to be going down that far to begin with, you don't know. I don't know how much it's supposed to be open. My guess is not that much. It's still got a little bit of stick to it, but running the bike will vibrate and it wouldn't matter, I know that. I think we're okay. All right. Fine. Okay, so you want to put a different needle in there if you think you want to go faster. It's in the middle position right now, the clip. It's a number 3, which is the middle. 2 on each side, see?
It's a 195?
It's a 97,
Oh, 97, that's right.
which is stock. Let's see. my, that was 38 stuff over there. Obviously there's someplace for needles. This is all to be 38 parts. Yep. He likes 38s. I do. I like them better than these 42s. Too complicated.
Yeah.
Somewhere there's another container. This one right here. I'm gonna guess this one right here, see? So we put it backwards on the shelf. HSR. I knew I had one full of needles. Yeah. What kind of needle you want? You want to go faster? Slower?
Faster's good. I figure up one because everything's bigger. Makes sense. Yeah, it's a gamble.
Yeah, it's a gamble. See, I have an HS40 needle. Those are really popular. Those are 80s carburetor. One rich.
Does it go up by 5s? Or
They only have 4.
really?
Yep. So you can get genuine needles. Genuine.
I'm a pretty genuine guy.
Genuine. Or you can get William replacement. This is genuine, made in Japan. Where's the ones that were not genuine? Here's one leaner. I don't think these ones are the OEM ones. I think these are the non-OEM. They're made in Japan, but they're not made by McCune. They're made for McCune. So these ones are a lot cheaper than the original OEM stuff. So what do you want? You want the big dollar crap?
I want the OEM.
The OEM stuff?
I think they know what runs best.
They do. I think it's the same needle, but they might be made the same factory too.
Could be.
Okay, so do you want the one that's in the genuine package, or you want the one that came from Sutco, which they repackaged it from genuine to this?
I think you know.
You want the fancy packaging too.
Absolutely.
That way you can keep it on your mantle.
I'm willing to pay extra.
Keep it on your mantle where it belongs.
Yes. I'll reuse that baggie for something else later.
Wow. We're going to use it right now for holding the other needle once I straighten it,
That sounds good.
because you'll need it again. Anyone know the difference between the two? One's richer than the other.
So it's the taper? Oh, yeah, wow. I got you.
See where the mid-range is at, down there right off idle?
Yeah.
That's where it fattens it up.
So this one's much more abrupt, and this one's smoother. Is that correct?
Yeah, this one looks leaner to me, not richer. This is supposed to be richer. It looks leaner.
But we don't know what that is. I mean,
You have to measure it. Well, this is supposed to be richer, but I could look at the number, because it doesn't look like it's richer to me. Where's the number at?
And that might be numbered correct, but it might be some sort of
I think it's at 96.
different kind of.
You got even smaller right on the other ones.
It just might be a different profile too. It's a newfangled thing.
It's a 96.
So the one in it was a 197.
96.
Huh.
Was it page 59, wasn't it? Getting needles. There's all your jets. Needles. HSR. These are not numbers we're using though. HSR is that. These numbers don't correlate to anything. P series. These doesn't make sense. Those numbers are crap. Needles. See, the needles change by diameters and tapers. Some have double tapers, some have single tapers. See, that's a single taper. That's a double. The location where they happen.
Where it was, yeah.
Tip diameters make a difference. The top diameters make a difference. It all makes a difference. So you measure all these different spots, and you go through these charts, and you pick out the one you need. If you have a hiccup in your parts, someplace in your throttle position, you know this is half throttle, this is closed, this is open. I mean, excuse me, the other way around. This is closed, this is open, this is mid. So if you're having a flat spot or a rich spot in some area, you fine tune what diameter you want at that one spot, and you go through and pick all the needles. They don't go in order.
That's pretty sweet.
It all goes by tapers and diameters.
Right.
So you have to go in there and figure out what the hell you need. You know what you got. I want to be fatter here, leaner here. Then you go in here and find a needle that does that close to what you need. And you pick that one, use it. That's why in the 38s I get all the different needles. Because I do all kinds of weird things down there. And I just measure them. And just say, yeah, I want this one, this one, this one. Yeah, that's what I want. You throw it in the bike and you see it runs better. Usually it does. Look at this weird one.
Wow.
Nothing, and then closed. That's got a big ass cam. That's probably a 2-stroke.
Not right.
It don't want no fuel, and it wants fuel right there. Now.
Right now.
Yeah, that's how my race bike is. It don't want no stinking fuel until it hits the cam, and boom, it wants it all. And it wants a lot of it. So that's on my race bike. So these are all the different fuel curves these things give. They can get pretty technical, but if you know how it works, it's just basically an orifice plug in a hole. If you think about what you're doing, you can figure it out from there yourself. Don't try to memorize all these stupid numbers, doesn't mean anything. Just measure and go by dimensions. Okay, let's go look at these needles and see what we can figure out here. Number 7. Needle. 45 has a 97 stock.
97 stock.
And it looks like the needle is different between a 97 and a 96.
So
I thought I had these things being the same.
So it had a 97 in it. That's a 96, so we won a 98.
Okay, so 42s and 45s are different.
Oh.
I thought the 48s were different. Yeah, see, 45 by itself. So this needle here does not work on your bike because this is for a 42. So it's probably an overall length change or something maybe. Nope, same length, but something else is different about it. So this is a 42. It's stated that way over here. See, it says 42 TM42 on the side over here. This is
Gotcha.
for a 42, not for a 45. See, these are all written down as 42. But I thought 42 and 5 were the same. No. These are 45. See, they got written down 45. Standard, 1 lean, OEM, 2 rich, 1 lean. So I don't have a richer one. I sold it and never bought another one. So these are leaner. 2 up, standard, and 1 lean. Yeah, so we're going to have to buy some needles because I don't have it. I'm out of that one. For now, you're going to get the stock one. You can't use any of these other ones, so they don't work. So these ones over here. These are 42s again. See, when I put these all in the packages here, I remember years ago, see, I would know what these things are, but
Yeah, like anything else, if you're not working on them every day.
see, these are the OEM needles here. These are the import, or the non-Japan ones, non-OEM Japan ones. They look the same. Just what labels on it. All right, so we're pretty well screwed on that part for you. So I got to straighten this one out a little bit. So I can do a little fine tuning on that. And I'll have to order you up the richer needle to what you need. So we'll work on that. All right, so we'll have to play with that a little bit. Now this is our speed adjustment. Where'd that go in at? Somewhere on the side it went in. Right there maybe? Oh, there's where the hole's at. Somewhere there's a place to put that thing in there. Go over here and look at this. Screw it in until it does something. There we go, now we're opening. Okay, now it's opened up a little bit. See, we're completely closed. Down there, no air going through. So I'm going to let some air into your motor. Give it a little bit of air. That's a good amount of air. Okay, so where are we at here? See, now it doesn't stick. Because now we're open to the point, we're above that point where it was sticking. Because probably it was sticking because it was never worn there. It's a high spot. Now it's returning like it's supposed to because it's in the right spot. Okay, check this to make sure that's tight. It is. I'm going to redo the lock tab on that. Those fancy new pliers I got. These new pliers are missing. Somebody need them more than I did. Or I don't see them.
The blue handle, not the channel locks.
New pair of these because I broke these.
Oh.
Somebody like that and broke them after 30 years. See, I snapped the tooth off. That's right there. See, right there. It's supposed to be a tooth, and I was on there and I yanked on it like I was supposed to, and it failed. These are genuine protos, as I recall.
Oh, you applied Tatro pressure and
They
it
didn't
couldn't handle under.
They didn't pass the Tatro test, but it took a while. They failed.
It took 30 years, but
Yeah, but they failed.
they failed. I don't care how long it took. It took 2 minutes or 30 years.
Yeah,
It's irrelevant.
yeah.
The tool failed.
So, luckily, we can do it right here off that spot. I was doing something with a real big part on it. Way up here, I was really cranking on it good. It still worked for 90% of the stuff I use them for. The other set I don't know what happened to them. They're somewhere. Okay, that's lock tab now, so don't forget. You want to weld these up, you said? So we have to weld those up yet.
Yep.
Okay, we got to get a needle in here, so we can't put the top on yet. We can get the float bolt going together, though. So that would be this part. All right, let me go work on this needle bit, and we'll be back.